Now, this next story is very serious. Any story involving Harry Reid, we tend to laugh at and find humor in. This is very serious. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid said Friday that John Roberts misled the Senate during his confirmation hearings by pretending to be a moderate and that the United States is now stuck with him as Chief Justice. Unlike Harry Reid, who never opens his mouth without lying, at least we can get rid of Harry Reid in Nevada, if people in Nevada had the guts to do so, or the brains. Harry Reid said, "Roberts didn't tell us the truth, at least Alito told us who he was. But we're stuck with those two young men, and we'll try to change by having some moderates in the federal court system as time goes on. I think that will happen," although Reid said that Democrats will try to put moderates on the bench, which is a laugher. He said he will not try to deny Republicans the right to filibuster nominees. Now, look, I don't know if there is a long-term game plan here. But I do know that earlier this week the banking queen, Barney Frank, twice accused Justice Scalia of being a homophobe. Now, I couldn't speculate on whether they have a long-term plan to try to impose a time-limited length of service for the Supreme Court, but I do know this, that Harry Reid and Barney Frank are now trying to intimidate and influence the court. This is nothing less than Harry Reid attempting to intimidate a Supreme Court justice. That's what this is. This is not done. This is beyond the pale. What they're trying to do is embarrass Roberts. They're trying to get Roberts to shift the way he votes on issues, because they don't see a chance to replace a conservative justice with a liberal justice anytime soon. The retirements that are expected on the Supreme Court are all liberal judges: John Paul Stevens, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, maybe Souter, Breyer. But none of the four conservatives are talking about going anywhere, and so Reid and Barney Frank are attempting to intimidate sitting members of the Supreme Court, including the Chief Justice, in their rulings. That is what this is about.